Jamestown, the first English settlement in North America. Jamestown began with difficulty. The eventual success of the colony and many after it relied heavily on the cash crop, tobacco. No resource alone has ever played a more significant role in the shaping of any state or nation the same way as tobacco did in shaping Virginia, especially Jamestown. The colony of Virginia had grown tremendously as it extended beyond the limits of Jamestown. The people of Virginia were governed and hastened by the quest for additional virgin soil in which to grow tobacco. For years, the extension into the interior meant the expansion of tobacco production. Without tobacco, the development of Virginia might have been delayed up to 200 years. In 1618, the Virginia Company of London was forced to come up with new ways to stabilize Virginia's economic future. The original idea was that the New World was filled to the brim with gold, and that gold would be the economic miracle in Virginia. But because there was little gold to be found there, the Virginia Company of London had to explore new business ventures. By the end of the 1620s, Jamestown settlers had begun experimenting with glass blowing, making wine, and silkworm farming. Although many things had helped diversify Virginia's economy, tobacco was the only Virginia crop that was drawing a fair market price in England. The Spanish had introduced tobacco to Europe after learning how to smoke it from the Native Americans. At first, tobacco was looked down upon, but later became very popular among the middle classes of England. Almost all of the tobacco that was used in England was grown in the West Indies. John Rolfe was one of the early English settlers in the American colonies. He was credited with the first successful cultivation of tobacco as an export crop in the colony of Virginia. Rolfe believed that Virginia would be a popular location for growing tobacco. Early attempts to sell Virginia tobacco had fallen short of expectations. Smokers felt that the tobacco of the Caribbean was much less harsh than Virginian tobacco. Rolfe had reacted to the consumer demand by importing the seed from the West Indies and later cultivated the plant in Jamestown. The tobacco seeds soon became the seeds of a huge economic empire. By 1630, over 1.5 million pounds of tobacco were being exported from Jamestown every year. The tobacco economy rapidly began to shape the society and development of the colony. Because tobacco drained the soil of its nutrients, only about 3 successful growing seasons could occur on a plot of land. Then the land had to lie uncultivated for roughly 3 years before the soil could be used again. This created a huge drive for new farmland. Settlers began moving further inland to find new land to grow tobacco, and Virginia was massively expanded and economically advanced as a result.